Hello students, this is Semfano with Esha Academy, where we teach people in demand tech skills. Thank you for tuning into our channel, and we request that you subscribe, share and like and comment on our videos in order for us to keep on producing similar content. Thank you. In this video, I'm going to look at a Microsoft Word exercise. Here are the instructions on how we are going to manipulate this exercise. The first instruction says open the Microsoft Word document. I already have a Microsoft Word document open here. Let's check the second question. Save your document in My Documents. Create a folder and name it LSU 2019. Item 2, inside the folder above, create a subfolder named COB M1102. So let's do that. We're going to save the document in Documents. Your computer, if you're working on Windows 10, might not be having My Documents. You might be having Documents. So this is how you save the document. You go to File, click on Save As. Then under Save As, you have got to browse. When you browse, you look on the left pane here. You can see you can scroll up and down. Then you look for Documents. There is Documents. Then in Documents, the item 1 says open, create a folder. There you are. You can create a folder using that shortcut. Or you can, let me quickly delete this one. Or you can right click, go to New, then move over to Folder. You click, then you create a folder. The folder is supposed to be LSU 2019. That is how you name the folder. Then you click here to save it. Open that folder, because the question says inside this LSU folder, create another folder. What are we going to name it? We're going to name it as COB M1102. Okay, so you're going to give it a name in uppercase, COB M1102. You have named your folder. Open it. Check this out. When you are open a folder, you will see the path. Make sure that the folder that you want to save in has the name that is appearing last in this file path. So COB M1102 appears last, which means that this folder is open. So we're going to name it. How do we name our file? They say you name our file, save your document in your name. So you can type your name. So I'm simply going to type your name here. Your name. So you type your name as the name of the document. Then you save. Then after you have saved your document, you'll see that the name of the document will appear at the top over there. This is the name of the document. It's on the title bar because this is the title of the document. Now we are going to start with manipulating or formatting this document. We go to C. On your first page, create a cover page showing the following details: name of university. Let me quickly copy this so that I don't keep on coming back here. Name of university, faculty, name of department, program of study. Study name, student number, course name, course code, assignment, question, and due date. So let's create a first page here. I don't have a first page on me. I guess if you're working from a blank document, that would be your first page because you're going to type this on the first page. So I'm going to quickly set a page break so that I have my first page over there. That's where I'm going to enter the details that they want. I'm creating a cover page, right? You can easily insert a cover page of your choice by going over there to where is the cover page to insert. If you go to insert over there, you see cover page over there. You can click there. There are a lot of templates that you can choose from. Here are the templates that you can have, very nicely designed templates that you can choose from for your cover page. I'm simply gonna choose this one as my cover page. So you can edit the contents of this cover page. You can do whatever you want to it. You can copy this and paste it if you want. You can insert other parts, other items, for example. If you want to type from scratch, you can do so. Okay, so let's look at this one. We're going to type here at the center of this document. So I'm just going to get rid of some of the stuff that I have here in this cover page so that I can have my own design. Okay, now I'm going to type season university. Type the name of university. Let me just paste what I copied. Faculty. Look, you press tab to align your work. Use tab. When you use tab, it's going to align nicely. And say commerce, right? Then department, Department of Marketing, program of study, we say BCom, marketing and communication, right? And then let's check the other stuff that is supposed to be there. Student name. Let's just copy this and paste it over there. Student name, press tab twice to align your name. Student number, press tab. I want to press tab twice. Okay, let me show you the quick way to align better. You see the ruler over there. If you don't have the ruler, you can go to view, then you tick that checkbox next to ruler. See, when you untick, the ruler disappears. When you tick, the ruler appears. So you can just come and click where you want to align your text. For example, at 9.5 over there, I can click there. So when I click, all my work is going to align there. When I press my tab once, it's going to take me there. Okay, 9.5 is not going to work fine. So I want to change this maybe to 8. Okay, let's make 7. Let's make it at 7 because some text is a little bit longer. So I'm saying when you press tab once, it takes you straight to that tab stop. This is called a tab stop that I put here. that I can stop my tab stop. Right now, tab stop. Okay, I haven't put the tab stop yet. I want to remove this one. When you want to remove a tab stop, just click on it and click down. Then I want to put it at 7. This one also at 7. Tab stop. This one also at 7. Okay. Right. Now, student number, your student number. Okay. And then what else? Name of course. I'll just type course. Oops, we've done that one. Course. Okay, you can easily write the course code here, because I guess a program is the course. No, or the module. Okay. The course code, your course name. We are going to write, maybe we say computer applications. Maybe you can write Kate over there, or computer applications technology. Right? And then with the course code over there, say Kate01 maybe. I don't know what the course code is. And then assignment question. Assignment question. Assignment 1. MS Word. Processing. Then due date. The due date. So this is the content that is supposed to appear in the cover page. You have to format it nicely. For example, let me quickly change some things here. I can bold it, make the font a little bit larger, maybe change my font type to a better font, like maybe say Times. I prefer to use Times. It has a better render. Right? Okay, let me make it 14. This just perfect. I want to move these things a little bit to the back, maybe at 6. No, 5.5. Yeah, 5.5 works better. .5 works better. Perfect. This is our cover page, guys. I'm gonna just delete this stuff that I don't want. I can delete this stuff. Now we have our cover page created. We're now going to continue with our questions. I don't know, you can create it whichever way you want. This is the way that I could create it. Now, the next question now. Apply a page border of your own choice on the cover page only. The page border must only be on the cover page. So we're quickly going to go here. You can click here and then you go to page borders and shading over there, right? Or you can go to design. When you go to design over there, you have borders, page borders as well there. You click. Then when you click, you have 3 tabs: border, page borders, and shading. You want a page border. Then you insert a page border of your choice. I'd like to insert this one. Here, where it says apply to, you click over there. You select first page only, because we don't want to apply it to the whole document. The default value for apply to is the whole document. We just want it on the first page. You click there. Then you click on OK. It's going to apply the border around your first page. But your second page, as you can see, it doesn't have the border. That is what they want. Next question. On the second page, type the passage above the way it appears and effect the following formatting or changes, and attempt all questions. Number 1, center align the title and embolden it in the title case, font size 18, and underline it. The title of the document. This is our document. I've already typed it. This is our title. They want it bold. Let me just view these things side by side. Perfect. Now, this over there. Now, here is our work. Perfect. We're going to center align the title. We have to center align it. These are the alignment options that we have. Alignments that we have. Right? You just click over there to put it at the center. And then they are saying embolden, make it bold. I guess it's already bold. As you can see, B for bold is grayish on the background as compared to its counterparts, italics and underline. So it's already in bold. Let's check the other things that we check. They say use a title case. In title case, font size 18 and underline. So you have to underline it. You see underline is now gray. Then they want font size 18. Right? Then they want a title case. I'm simply going to put it in uppercase. There you go. This is our title. And then spell check the entire passage and make the necessary corrections. If you look at this passage, there are some words that have some red underlinings under them to show that there is an incorrect spelling used there. So what we can do now, we are going to check for spelling errors. We are going to use an automatic option. If you press F7 on your keyboard, you see at the top of your keyboard there are function keys. You press F7. When you press F7, it is going to show you a spelling checker, a pen that is appearing. It shows you the text that needs to be checked for spelling. They give you options. What you only do, you just click on change. It's going to correct that word. You select the correct word and change. See? Structure to verify the computer parts. I don't understand. Wait, let me start from the start of this sentence. Guys, you should check that the grammar is correct, the spellings are corrected. I'm only concerned about formatting in this question. Then you change. Multimedia, you change. Software, we're looking for software. We don't see it here. So what we do is we're simply going to type it in. I guess this one should be software. Okay. Then you resume. this one. Let me change this one quickly. Now it says spell and grammar check is complete. So it has checked for spellings and grammatical errors, but I guess you have to read it and make corrections. I'm going to go to the next question. Spell check. Change the line spacing of your paragraphs to 1.5 spacing and justify the entire document. This is the entire document you have got to highlight, except for the title, because the title has got its own specific settings. So you have to go there. You see that small arrow? If you want to align, you click on that small arrow. First of all, what I would advise you to do is to check these two lines. If there is any line that says remove space, click on it so that you have two lines that say add space. As you can see, they are both saying add space. Then when you go back there, you click on 1.5 because they said it must be 1.5. Then the other thing they said, you must justify. These are the alignments. This is left, center, right, and justify. You click on justify. When you click on justify, you can see it is going to look just like that icon you have over there. The text is now in line on the left and as well as on the right. Let's move on. With exception of the title, change the entire passage to 2 columns. We want to change the entire passage to 2 columns. We have one column at the moment. To make 2 columns, you highlight the passage, you click on layout over there, and then you go to columns. Then you have 2 columns over there. I suggest that you go to more columns so that you see other options that you have. As you can see, you can have 1, 2, 3, left, right. It is the columns, right? We want 2 columns. It's showing you the preview over there. Our columns are of the same width, right? You click over there. You have inserted 2 columns. As you can see, there is a problem that I want to fix. Let me just undo first. Let's go back. Columns, more columns. We need to apply columns only to the selected text, right? You see there are options here. You can apply it to the whole document. Make sure that you select the selected text so that it doesn't apply the column to the heading. Now you click on OK, right? You have columns. Oops, what happened? Let me just undo again. Okay. My God. Justify. And then layout. And then more columns. Select 2 columns over there to selected text. They are of equal width. Then you click there. Now you can see that our text is falling only to the first column. We have 2 columns, but the second column is blank. It has nothing in it, right? Let's check something on the questions. They said with the exception to the title was changing the entire to 2 columns, right? Cut the last sentence, for example, software engineers need to blah 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 blah, and paste it after the first sentence, right? Now we want to first make these columns 2, right? You can come to the end of the sentences that you have. For example, if we click here, where is the center of the column? I want to click at the center of the column. You look for the center of the column, maybe, but maybe at the end. This one is 2. I don't see. Okay, maybe from here, multimedia here. You can come here, you go to layout, you go to breaks, right? When you go to breaks, you go to column break. You want to insert a column break so that the other text moves to the next column. As you can see, indicates that the text following the column break will begin in the next column. When you click here, you are going to have perfect 2 columns, 2 perfect columns. As you can see, you have 2 columns, right? Now we need to exit the columns, right? So what are we going to do? We are on 2 columns. You have to go back to layout. You click on columns. Then you want to make 1 column, but let's go to new first, right? Then when you go to new, you want to select 1 column. Don't forget to go to apply to, so that you want to apply it from this point forward, because if you apply it to the whole document, it's going to apply it to the whole document. if you apply to this point forward, it's gonna apply it to this point forward. If you apply it to this section, it's gonna apply it to that section. So we want to choose this point forward. So we choose this point forward, then we click on okay. So it has inserted another section right there, which is a continuous, which it's continuing in the same page, right? So we have done that. Let's check the next question. Cut the last sentence, blah blah blah, and paste it after the first sentence. Okay, let's cut the last sentence. Where is the sentence that says the engineer is okay? If you can't find it here, you can quickly go to find there. You type one of the words that you find in the text that you are looking for. Here it is. For example, software engineers. You see that? So you just select that, then you right click, then you click on cut, or you can use press control and hold, then you press X on the keyboard to cut. Then you go up, you look for the first sentence. This is the first sentence, which says computer organizations. Then you click there, then you paste it. You can right click and click on paste, or you can press and hold Control and V to paste. Okay, so I'm gonna press Control and hold, then press V. I've pasted the text that I cut from there. Now let's check the next question. Change the font of the entire passage to Times New Roman and font size 12 points, right? The entire document is now currently in Calibri body, and then the what do you call, the size is 11. We want the size to be 12 and want it to be Times New Roman, as you can see over there. So Times New Roman 12. So of the entire document, this includes the title. This includes the title of the document, so you can highlight the whole document like that, or you can press Ctrl and A, but pressing Ctrl and A is also going to highlight our cover page, okay? But we want to maintain this formatting for our cover page as it is. So you come here to the font, you click, look for Times New Roman. If you don't see it here, you can quickly type it in. You see, it's going to show it here. Then you can quickly click on it. Then here you can come here and choose 12, right? Then the next one, drop the first letter C in the first paragraph by 3 lines. Okay, we are going to use the function called drop cap. You highlight your letter. This is the letter C. Then you go to design. Okay, it's not on design, it's on layout. Okay, oops, I don't find it. I think okay, so under insert over there, then you click on drop cap. Then you say drop cap options, because we need to choose 3 lines. So when you're on drop cap options, you click on dropped, right? When you click on dropped, you check whether you are dropping the correct number of lines. It says 3 lines. Then if they specify the distance from text, you can also change it here. Then they didn't say anything about the distance from text, so we're going to keep it as default. Then you click on OK. When you click on OK, you will notice that the C it's bigger and it is dropped. There are 3 lines that are in line with the C. Now we have done that one. The next one, where is it? Insert footer of the document as your name and student number, e.g. blah blah blah, right? So we're going to insert a footer. How do you insert a footer? You click on insert over there, then you go to footer. There is footer. Then you can choose an empty footer. Then you can say edit footer over there. So let's just take this one. It says your name and student number. I hope you are writing your own student number and name over there. Then when you are done, you close header and footer over there. Okay, let me just quickly show you. Okay, or you can double click. Let me show you another method. Insert footer. Okay, oops, your name and student number, right? You can close footer over there where it says close header and footer, or you can double click in the middle of your document, the part that is not as active. You see the text is a little bit grayish, you can just double click there. Then you have actually deactivated the footer and activated your document. You can see now you are not able to type on the footer because the footer is not active. Then you go back. What are they saying now? Insert header of the document as basic word processing. We want a header now. The header should be, you can easily, I'm going to show you another method of inserting the header. The header is, you can double click over there. When you double click over there, you are going to type basic word processing. This is how the other method that you can use to insert your footer and your header as well. Okay, now this is what you have. As you can see, you have your header, you have your footer. The header is at the top of your page, the footer is at the bottom of your page. Okay, now let's see. Okay, count the number of words in the passage and write down the number in the space provided. In the question paper here, at the top, there is a space provided that says number of words. Okay, I'm not sure if we are supposed to include also these words 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we are going to include it for the sake of this passage. So I'm gonna just press enter and type and paste this. Okay, now I hope you are not thinking, I have to count all these weights one by one. The computer is very good, and because it provides you with answers that you need. If you check at the bottom over there, we have a status bar of this document. It shows the number of pages, the number of words. You can click on that number of words. The same on my computer, it says 208, which includes the words that are on the cover page as well. So when you click here, it gives you a word count, right? Because it can tell you have 2 pages, you have this number of words, these characters excluding spaces, these characters with spaces, paragraphs, you have 17 lines, you have 53 lines. You see, so you can easily get this number with, say, they said 208 words. So you are simply going to write 208 over there. 208. So then you save. Don't forget to save your work regularly to ensure that you don't lose your work whenever you lose your power. As you know that when you're working on a document, it is saved in the RAM, and when the power is lost, the RAM loses its contents. You may not be able to recover your work if ever you lose it. Now, we have counted the number of words. Create a 4x6 table below and type in the following. So I'm going to quickly copy this table. Okay, I'm gonna just copy the text in the table because I'm just gonna paste it. I don't want to take this time typing all this stuff. Right, where are we supposed to create this table? Here we're going to create it at the bottom here. Okay, okay, let's create it after the, because they didn't tell us where to create it. Did they say? Let's check again. Create it, blah, 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 blah. Okay, we're going to create it after the number of words there, because the number of words in the table are not included in our number of words there. So to insert a table, they said it's a 4x6 table, which means you have to look at your table. You count the number of columns, 1, 2, 3, 4 columns. You count the number of rows, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, you go to insert, then table, then you click here. Then you can actually move your mouse. As you move your mouse, it's gonna show you at the top there, at the top over there. As you can see, it's gonna show you how many columns and rows do you have. So we need a 4x6. So it should say 4x6. There you go. Let's say maybe you have a table that is because this one is a 10x8. We have more than 10 columns and more than 8 rows. So you can quickly click on insert. When you click on insert, you can easily type the number of columns that you want. So we want 4 columns, the number of rows that you want, we want 6 rows. Then you click on OK. Then you are going to have your table. So I just want to quickly paste the text that I copied from the table, but you can type it. So I'm gonna quickly copy. So I'm looking for the best way to copy. I can copy text only. I can overwrite cells. I think this one is the best for me. Now I can actually resize my table, columns and rows to make sure that it fits the text that I have. Okay, as you can see, it's looking a little bit familiar, almost familiar with what we have here. Okay, so this is our table. To resize your columns and rows, you use these lines. You move your mouse over these lines, then you drag to the direction that you want to. If you want to enlarge, you can drag down if you want to. So this is what we have in our table. Let's check the details of this table. This table is in 14 point, right? So we can reduce this one to 12 so that it looks almost the same as what we have. So this is what we have. This is our table. We have inserted the table. Now let's move on to the next question. Highlight the table header to red. How do you highlight the table header? They don't want you to change the font of this table. They want you to highlight it from behind. You can use this highlighter. You're highlighting the text. No, we want to use the fill. I guess they want us to use the fill. Okay, this is red, then you click red. Okay, highlight. I think we should use highlight. Let's use highlight. Okay, this is highlight. This one is for highlighting, but it's highlighting text anyway. Then you can go there and remove this. You say no color. Oh, we haven't say no color. Then when you highlight the table, it's gonna look like this. Doesn't look like what we want. Okay, let's use the fill. Let's use the fill, guys. Then you click over there, you can say no color. At least I'm teaching you how to make corrections if you do something that you didn't expect. Okay, you have to highlight first, select your work, then you go there, then you click on red, then you have filled in the first row with red, right? And then let's check the next question. Insert one row between second and third row. This is the, I'm not sure what they are referring to now. This is the second row, this is the third row. They want a row between these two rows, between Zimbabwe, UU8 and the LSU. They want they want a row between this one. I guess this is the second row. I don't know if they are including the top row. So what we're going to do now, we're going to click. You can click on the UZ one, you right click, then you can insert, then you can say rows above because you want it between UZ and LSU. You have an empty row, an open row over there. Let's see. This will give us insert page numbers. Insert a picture of your choice. Right now, we need to insert page numbers. We have inserted one row between the second and the third rows, right? So now we want to okay, we want to insert the page numbers. How do you insert page numbers, guys? You go to insert, then you look for page number. There it is. They didn't tell us where, at the top or at the bottom. And you must also remember we have our footer. Okay, bottom of page, you can choose any page numbers that you want, but let's put this one to be on the left. Don't forget we had a footer here with your name and student number. You can put it back. You can put it back. Okay, you can put it back here. You can come back and type your name and see the number again. Okay, you have your page number. It says page 1, but remember you have 2 pages because you inserted an automatic cover page. It is designed so that it doesn't have page numbers. I was supposed to insert it manually so that I show you how to not insert the numbers on the first page. Anyway, okay, now insert a picture of your choice at the bottom of the document. I don't have a picture with me, but let me quickly look in my computer here. Let me quickly look in my computer and see if I can find the picture for you. Let me see. Pictures. Do I have any pictures? No pictures at all. Okay, I'm gonna choose clip art. I can use a clip art. Let's look for clip art pictures in Sage. Do I have clip art? Oh, I don't have clip art. I'm quickly going to go online to check for the picture. I'm quickly going to go online to check for the picture that I can use. Quickly. I hope you find the picture. Okay, let me quickly go on Google. Okay, I'm just going to go online videos. There's no way I can insert a picture from online here. Okay, online pictures. Let's look for it. Let's look for it. Let's look for it. Being Sage, blah blah blah. Let's search for computer picture. There you go. Let's insert this nice old one. Click on insert. Downloading the picture into my computer. It has inserted the picture. It's inserted it at the top, and it has attached the caption to my picture. It has inserted it on a new page. I want it here, so I'm going to resize it so that it's at the bottom of our table. Oops, this picture, let me show you something, guys. When you resize this picture like this, it is losing its aspect ratio. It's losing its quality. So when you resize a picture like this, you need to click and hold Shift so that it resizes normally without losing its quality. Press and hold Shift on your keyboard as you drag. Use also the corners to drag your picture. Use the corners to drag your picture. I think my picture is now small enough and it can fit. See, I'm trying to move it to the right. Let me see where they said you should insert a picture of your choice at the bottom of the table. So they just want it anywhere at the bottom of the table. It doesn't matter where it is. But let's say you want to move it to the right a little bit. It's better for you if you put it on tight. If you put it on tight, you will be able to move it to wherever you want it to be. You can put it at the center here. I think it's much better when it's at the center. So this is how you answer this question. Thank you guys for watching. Do not forget to like, share, and comment. Please subscribe also to our channel, which is Esha Academy, so that we can continue helping you with your assignments like this. Thank you guys.